for something fun to do is a task I think we all pursue. In 1980, a gang of guys decided they should organize. And down there by the Everglades, they ladied in and men sashayed. A group like nothing seen before. The Mustangs galloped on the floor. And they started to left Alaman at the other end of this fair land, according to some grand design. The western stars began to shine. Well, really, the Foggy City dancers begot the western stars, who begot the midnight squares, but they were all in San Francisco. In Seattle, it was quite the thing. They lined them up to weave the ring. They packed them in the cross trail through in Portland and said, "We'll square dance too." They looked up north, they said as one, "Squares across the border run." And Albuquerque could not stand to not have all do wrong way grand. And Phoenix thought it was not fair for them to not sides face Grand Square. In Denver, they were all the while promenading single file, and from the sides of those rainbows, the bells emerged with gaudy clothes. By now, the clubs began mushrooming. In Washington, the gays are zooming. Yeah. Sacramento, California, twirl and star through Times Square with your girl. Seattle started BOQ, if Ramble is the thing for you. And Doppler dancers did their A, and Tucson smiled and rolled away. Then El Camino and Golden State will swing while Cleveland separate. And Prime A trade with Tinseltown, and Baltimore will wheel around. And it was 1988 when Chi-Town spread and circulated. Triangle squares circle to a line. Independence chain in 89. Finest city flutter wheel, and Charlie Sunburst wheel and deal. Grand River and Sequoia too have had enough to spin chain through. And heads to the center came to be, cause Portland wished to pass the sea. In 91 from Calgary, Chinook began to 8 chain 3. And Desert Stars and Alamo showed all that they could do Paso. And many clubs in 92 said, "We know how to left swing through." Tampa stood, said, "We're set." Watertown, Connecticut. Wild Roses wrong way thar. Cotton pick and shoot that star. Milwaukee Cream, box the gnat. Neon squares, you turn back. In 93 saw it was time for Cadillac to bend the line. Diablo dancers pass and peel, and Rocket City Ferris wheel. In 94 in Washington, Ohio City joined the fun with Rainbow Wranglers and M, but just one C. They all star right with royalty. And then everybody cheered with glee. We cast our eyes across the sea. We saw Australia learn to fold and circle right around the globe. Palm Spring veers to the left out there. We watched New Jersey split the square. And Dairyland will square through 3 with Kansas City, Missouri. And from the Great White North we see a club whose name is Mystery. But from what I interpretate, they're craving for someone to date. I'm sure the callers will attest that homosexuals dance the best. Yeah, us dykes and fags, we dance real smart. Callers saw it from the start. Sheffield and Markham were in awe, and Bennett, Fennell, and Kavanaugh. Phil Payton called because of lack, and Skip Barrett's the man dressed in black. And of course there's Mike and Johnny, and Kephart, Waters, Hodge, and Fonte. Ubelacher, we all know her. Billy Eiler and Harlan Kerr.
Yeah.
Divin Dawson, Bryant Wood, we all thank you as we should. And we look forward to the day when all we need is GCA.
Yeah.
That's Gay Callers Association,
Yeah.
in case you didn't get it. And who are they that led the way for us to all be here today? The ones who said, get off that chair and grab your partner and join this square. Folks like Freeman Stamper, lovely person. Agnes Smith and Doug McPherson, Jim McMahon, Myron Shum, Carl Jekyll, always calm. Men and women, they were mixing, Andrea Barton and Tom Dixon, Devorah Dinaldi and Marty German, Ken DeGenova and Donald Durham, Dennis Ficken, Roger Perry, Brian Porcher and Scott Carey, Art Smith, Bob Jones, and Russ King of Carol Roberts. Let us sing. Alan Johnson, Alan Hall. Stan and Bill are known by all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kenneth Pollock and Bill Klein, Dean Hoffman and Bud Ryan, Jeff Barlow and Ben Teller in the attic or the cellar. They danced because they wanted to. Eddie Shieldhouse and Bill Depew. With enthusiasm they would gush. Ronald Douglas, Murray Lush.
Yes.
Ron Goodman, Jerry Cohen. No one did it all alone. I'll stop now dropping names in rhyme. But as I do, please keep in mind, those 3 dozen names you just heard was only the tip of the iceberg. Now comes the time to talk of drag. From pseudo-real to heavy skag. From daintiness to hardcore art, drag was present from the start. And from the very start of this, they've got along in loving bliss. And Stephanie and Bessie May must take their Jared. Now the fistful of Crenlin's only claim to fame is that they had a real good name.
Yeah.
And though it's cute, it's getting trite. The Bradley girls still dress alike. What are the rain bells anyway? And of what earthly good are they? And the buxom beauty is Cleveland's mess, bizarre, white, trash, and talentless. The she-devils, without regret, exude hairspray and body sweat. Well, a balsam, strange but true. And Virginia ham is Toto too. And like big zits up in the sky are the honky-tonk queens of years gone by. Now, Virginia Slim turned out to be honky-tonk queen number 1, 2, and 3. And the next was Sybil, and she quit, you know. But those who saw her and her show didn't have to look real hard or long to now admit we're glad she's gone. And then pandemonium was the rage, her one and only time on stage. I wish that I could say the same for Tammy Whatnot or whatever Bob named her. Leona Davenport, the next queen there, a tacky, well-fed, high-heeled bear. And Dominique de Fontainebleau won and knew not what to do. She didn't even have a clue.
It's true.
Carmina Putana, the name says it all. A one-man sloppy free-for-all. And when Rolina became honky-tonk queen number 10, I said, why did they have to choose the cow again? Dominatrix could not be beat, with women falling at her feet. While Lois stood there proud and wide. Always a bridesmaid, never a bride. But what to my wondering eyes should appear but Lois, Carmen, denominator, she's wearing a crown tied up with a boot, and the sash looks as if it's been pounded with soup. And the message we have here is simple and clean. Good God, anybody can now become queen. So before I go, I have to mention, thank you for your kind attention. Thank you just for being here to help us grow another year. And rest assured, I'm mighty proud to say I'm part of this here crowd.
Yeah.
For I look out at you and see a family. Thank you.
Steve Wellman from Chicago's Chi-Town Squares. I can't say all of